Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about my jewelry wish list. So yeah, let's get into the video. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Marlene and I do videos and vlogs about luxury fashion, handbags and shoes. So if that's something you like, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So today we are going to talk about my jewelry wish list, and it is about a year ago since I did it last time, and this wish list is not only for this year but it is my dream wish list. So therefore it is a lot of expensive items on this wish list, and I don't think at all that I'm getting a lot of these items this year, but this is kind of my dream wish list, as I did with my dream Hermes bags, for example. This is just something that I would work for the rest of my life. And when I made this list last year, I thought that my wish list would not change that much, but I think it actually has changed a lot, and therefore I think it would be great to redo the video and tell you guys what I'm eyeing at the moment and what I think is my dream jewelry pieces. So let's start with number 10. Number 10 is quite expensive. It is an item that I feel that I would love to have in my collection. It is not something that I feel that I would use every day, and therefore I feel it is on my 10th place because it is something that I would wear occasionally, and it is great to have in your collection if you have that specific occasion, but on an everyday basis I feel that this item would not change my everyday, so therefore it is so low on my list. And the item that I want is the Bulgari serpent viper necklace in either yellow gold or rose gold in demi pavé. And the reason why I really love this necklace is because I think it is very special. It is not something that everybody has, but it is quite unique, and for that reason I feel that this would be my dream occasion necklace. As you might know, I don't have that much jewelry on me every day, but for occasions it is very good to have something, and I feel that this is my dream occasion necklace. And also I don't use that much necklace on an everyday basis because I prefer to have rings, bracelets and something in the ears more than necklaces, because I feel it can be a little bit of a hassle to have on you. But I feel that for an occasion it is great to have something. I feel that this is the perfect occasion necklace, and especially if you are wearing a off-shoulder top or a dress which is off-shoulder or something like that, I feel that this would look so good. And also I would like it to be in demi pavé because I feel that I really like the small details with the diamonds, and I think it is just the perfect piece. I don't know what else I should say about it, but I feel that this necklace is one of the necklaces that I would love to have in my collection. And the reason why I would love it in yellow gold or in rose gold is because I prefer yellow gold over white gold. I think it looks better on me, so therefore I would have gotten that. So with that said, we are going to number 9. Number 9 is actually an item that I quite recently got my eye up for, and it is the Ariane wedding band from Hermes. The wedding band comes with both diamonds and without, but I would of course get it with the diamonds. I think I would want it in the yellow gold or rose gold. I don't know. I think they both look very beautiful. The thing with Hermes is that the rose gold isn't as pink, and therefore I really like it because I don't like when the rose gold gets too pink. For example, the earrings that I have on me today is in rose gold, and this ear cuff is in yellow gold. This one blends much more with my skin tone and hair color than, for example, the yellow gold. So on different items I prefer rose gold over yellow gold and otherwise. But I think since Hermes is doing the perfect rose gold shade, I would get it in rose gold. But yeah, that was number 9. And number 8 is actually something from Hermes as well, and it is the Kelly bracelet. This is also actually something that I have gotten my eye up for quite recently. I think it was in December. I tried on the bracelet and I just instantly fell in love. The bracelet that I got to see was the one in all pavé. It was very beautiful. I really love it. And when my essay said that this bracelet will come in 4 diamonds and also diamonds just on the lock, I kind of fell in love with the idea of the bracelet, because I think it is very different from, for example, the love bracelet and everything like that. And I really like it when it is something that not everybody has, and for that reason I think I would go for the Hermes bracelet instead of the love bracelet, especially in all gold with no diamonds. I don't know if I want to go for a Cali bracelet with 4 diamonds or the one with Piguet on the lock. I don't know yet, but I really love it and therefore it has made it to my list. And for this bracelet I think I would pick it in yellow gold, because it is such a large piece and I think it can be a little bit too much rose gold if you ask me. And I also think it is easier to style when it is such a big piece. The next piece is also actually something that I quite recently got my eyes up for. You can probably tell that I have gotten more into jewelry the last couple of months, and also I think the spike was when I was in Copenhagen, because then I got to try on many different things at Cartier finally, because here in Norway we don't have any Cartier or Tiffany's or Van Cleef's store, so I didn't get to try on the different items that I wanted before I traveled last year, but then I got to try on a lot of things at Cartier and also at Van Cleef, and I think that's also a reason why I have changed my mind a little bit about the items. But the item that I got introduced to when I was in Copenhagen, it is not a new piece. I knew of that piece, but it wasn't something that I was going towards. I was actually going more towards other things. But it is a ring, and it is the Just Unclue ring in all Piguet. And actually I figured out when I was trying it on that I really liked the normal size compared to the small size, because I figured out that I was going to have the ring on this finger, and on this finger it looked better on me when it was the normal size. And also here I think I would go for it in yellow gold. It was so beautiful. I fell so in love, and I was this close to buy something, but I didn't because of my hands are a little bit swollen at the time. So hopefully that will change throughout this year, because then I will buy a lot of jewelry. That was the Cartier ring, and I think also the rings are better for me to buy, because I really love to have my jewelry on every day, and if I have to take it off, it has to be very easy to take it on and off, and with a ring you can just do that and put it on. But for example with the necklace, it is quite the hassle to do that, and therefore I tend to just have the necklace off me whenever I'm taking it off and not putting it on again. So that's the way that I work. I really wish that I would be different, because I really love jewelry, so I maybe have to work on that, but for now I think the easier it is to take it on and off, the better it is. Also another thing that I really loved about Just Unclue ring with Piguet is that the diamonds are in different sizes, and in that way the light reflects different on the different diamonds and sparkles a lot more. And I think that was the one thing that really sold me on that ring and all the different diamond things from Cartier. Number 6 is something that I had on my wish list last year, if I remember correctly, and it is the Van Cleef vintage Alhambra pendant in malachite in yellow gold. This is an item that I have been trying on all my trips abroad, because whenever I'm walking outside of Van Cleef I'm always going in because I want to try it on, and this is an item that I really have fallen in love with. And if you have followed me for a long time, you probably know that my favorite color is green, and therefore I would prefer the malachite. I know that the malachite is a very fragile stone because it is natural stone and doesn't have any protection on it. So if I buy that necklace, I would have to take it on and off whenever I'm showering and anything like that. And I feel that therefore it is kind of in the middle of my wish list, because then I know that I have to change my habits when it comes to necklaces. But I think it is worth it, because when I tried it on it was so beautiful. And when it comes to the malachite stone, I would like it to be in the darker spectrum of the stone, because I feel that the darker one is matching my colors more. I tried on both a quite light malachite stone and also a darker one, and right away the darker one looked a lot better on me. So that was number 6. 6 and let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is actually something that I haven't tried before, but it is something that I have been eyeing for a long time, and it is the Reflection the Cartier ring, and this one is actually in white gold and of course with diamonds, but what can a girl do? I really like diamonds. Everything that sparkles and everything that you can choose with diamonds, I want it. So yeah, I feel that this is one of my dream rings because it is a special piece and it looks so good. Hopefully I will try it on this year. My initial thought was to wear it on this finger, but I don't know. Maybe it would look good in the middle finger. And I feel that this is also an item that you don't have every day on you, but you can have it a little bit more than, for example, the necklace. It is not my everyday piece, I think, but it is very cool and I would love to have it in my collection. And moving on to number 4. Number 4 is also something that I had on my wish list from before. It is the Van Cleef Alhambra bracelet in malachite with yellow gold and with 5 motifs. This is also something that I have been trying on for the last year, and it is also something that I have been eyeing for the longest time. Every time I'm in the store, they don't have it because it is a popular piece. It is very beautiful, and also here I would like to go for the darker shades of the malachite stone because of the same reason. I think it looks better on me, and I also like the color more when it's darker. And yeah, the reason why I want this bracelet more than the necklace is because the bracelet is easier for me to take on and off when I'm, for example, showering, and I prefer to wear bracelets over necklaces because I feel that it is easier. You don't have to think about that much, but with the necklace it moves a lot and bracelets is my kind of thing. And now we are moving on to top 3, and number 3 is actually a category that I haven't talked about on my wish list before now, and I'm very into watches, and one of my dream watches is the Cartier Panther watch in all yellow gold. I think this one is going to be my everyday watch. I really love it, and I also really like the simplicity of the watch. I would love for it to be in the small size. When it comes to watches, I prefer that the pieces aren't that big, especially watches. I think I would not wear anything that is too big. I feel that the watches look better when they are matching your hand. I don't like big watches, but that's my preference. And also a reason why I also prefer smaller watches is because if they are very big and bulky, I feel that they are kind of a hassle to use. And actually on the Panther, since it is an everyday watch, I would not have pavé on it, actually, for once, because I like it to be very simple and clean. Of course, the Panther watch in gold with pavé on the bezel is very beautiful, but no, I would like it to be just plain and simple. And number 2 is kinda an item that I had on my wish list last year, but it has changed a little bit, and when it comes to the price it has changed a lot. And the item which is number 2 on my wish list is the Cartier love bracelet. And the love bracelet that I had on my wish list last year, I think, was just plain with yellow gold, but a little bit has changed, and when I got to try it on in Copenhagen, I just felt that this was the one. And also, as I mentioned earlier, I want my pieces to be a little bit different from the majority, and I feel that basic love bracelets is a piece that many people have, but the one that I want is with pavé and in yellow gold. I think it looks more beautiful on me with yellow gold, and it would be so perfect to stack the love bracelet with pavé and also the Hermes Kelly bracelet. I think these two would look so good together, and I feel that the love bracelet is something that I need in my collection. And another reason why I really love the love bracelet is because of the history, and also that you don't need to take it off. That's a major selling point for me, because I really love when I can do everything with my jewelry, so it would be the perfect bracelet for me, I think. And yeah, I feel it is very practical that you can do everything with it. You don't have to worry about it. I would wear it every day and not take it off. That was number 2. And number 1 on my wish list is something that I actually talked about on my last wish list, but I think it was in different colors, if I remember correctly. But the watch that I really want, and I think it is my dream watch, it is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak in in either rose gold or yellow gold, brushed in a 34 millimeters with diamond on the bezel and with white dial. This watch is just so pretty. It is just so special, unique, and hard to get, of course. But I really love it, and it is just the holy grail of the watches. So yeah. It is not easy to get, but I really like to set my list high, so I have something hard to work for. But yeah, I would die if I got this watch. It is just so perfect in every kind of way and shape. I love it so much. I think there are no watch that could compare to this one, or any jewelry piece, to be honest. But yeah, that was the first place. I know that this list has many expensive items. With that said, this is more like an all-time jewelry wish list than a yearly wish list that I do with the bags, because I don't think that I'm going to get a lot of these pieces this year. Maybe one or two, but I think they are going to be the ones that are less expensive. I don't think I'm going to go for the Audemars Piguet watch this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this wish list. What was your favorite piece? Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious to hear that as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're not done watching me yet, here is another video, and goodbye.